What's going on, everybody? I want to do a quick topic on separating yourself from the world, being set apart, becoming the chosen one. Basically, finding ways to alternatives to the things you like to do. You know, finding wholly alternative ways or less less of the world things that transition you into being set apart from the world. I'm gonna read you the scripture, 1 Corinthians 15:33. Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. Now this scripture, it pertains to, it can pertain to anything. You know, bad company corrupts good character. So the things that you watch on TV, that can be bad company. You know, the things you do as far as going out, enjoying yourself, can bring bad company. You know, what I mean by this is, I mean spirits, demons. You know, not just individuals. You know, so you have to think of this not in a carnal way, but in a spiritual way. So I'm gonna give you guys some things you can do to start opening up your mind. You know, a lot of us, we like to listen to different types of music, hip hop, things that, you know, that goes with our culture, stuff that we was raised on. You know, a lot of people say that all hip hop music is bad and this and that and this and that, but they don't want to bring up their tradition of music, rock or country music, or, you know, there's different genres of music, and they promote the same different things, and they just want to completely even you know, a lot Christian music. You know, even some people in the Christian industry, they think just Christian music is the way, but some of these Christian rappers sold they soul, or they are of the world. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be careful about when you talk about music, because you got to remember, you know, King David was a musician. That was one of his top trades, and even King Solomon had books in the Bible, songs of Solomon. King David had Psalms. You know, he sung that. So it's important that we understand that God has in hand in everything in the industry, from music to movies to how we enjoy our time with family. You know, he don't give all the credit to the devil. You know, God, he works. He's working harder. You know, he's trying to bring a lot of celebrities back to the truth. You know, and so one of the things I want to bring up is, first, music. You know, music. If you're trying to transition out of this music stage, my advice is, your favorite artists that's in the industry, pick their positive music, or pick their music where you hear their cries. You know, but you see they want to change. You know, something that you can relate to, that you've been through in life. You know, because people always want to make it seem like, oh, you know, they talk about this and that, and I understand that they're just talking about nothing but killing in the songs, but when they talking about their struggles in life and what they're going through, you know, it's okay to talk about that, you know, because they're confessing. You see what I'm saying? And they're confessing their sins to the world. You see what I'm saying? Now, I'm not talking about the now, they may say a few things in there that's violent, whatever. But what I'm saying is, don't be blind to the cries that they're bringing out to God. You see what I'm saying? So when you have your favorite artists, pick their music that's inspirational. You see what I'm saying? Because everybody has a spiritual warfare battle. You know, just because somebody's in the industry, in their now, some people, don't get me wrong, and some people in the industry that they full fledged. You know, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the ones where you can listen to their music and you can feel that in their lyrics, and you can feel that the particular songs though, I'm not saying the whole album. You know, you may find 2 songs out of this album that's inspirational, that you can see that they, you know, they actually put their heart into it. And then you may find 2 songs in this album and create a playlist of songs. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to listen to the whole album, listen to every song, whereas 2 or 3 songs, they may have something that's more on the inspirational side, them confessing, them just trying to change. And then they may have other songs on there that just be like straight shoot a nigga in the blah blah blah. You feel me? So you just want to be able to create a nice playlist. And then also look for artists out there that promote positive music. You see what I'm saying? Hip hop music. There's a lot of YouTubers who make music. I myself make music. I haven't dropped anything yet. I'm transitioning into a better phase of my music. Find artists out there that's promoting better music. Add them to your playlist. You know, hip hop. It doesn't matter. You see what I'm saying? Hip hop is not dead. Rap is not dead. God still walks in this genre of music. You know, so it's important that we don't condemn the whole everything. It's not right. It's being a hypocrite. You know, you say all hip hop is whack, all hip hop is of the devil, and then you go listen to country music, and then they talking about having an affair and this and that, or rock music, they talking about you see what I'm saying? So you have to don't be a hypocrite out here. Also for movies, it's a lot of movies in the that we watch. You know, some demonic, some just neutral, some family movies. It's important when you watch these movies that you know, when it comes to picking movies, you have to really do an evaluation on these movies. Because some movies, I mean, there's no problem watching a movie because you see was you may want to watch the movie because you want to see what's going on in the world, or what they got planned, because you know the devil going to show you before it actually happens. So some movies you may want to watch it just to see what's going on. You know, other movies may just be too demonic, and it ain't no point in even watching it because the things that they're doing in the movie, it's just like unnecessary. You know, versus other movies, it's just like on a neutral end. You know, pick your movies wisely. You know, pick your movies wisely because you don't want to. Your TV is a portal. You don't want to open up portals, and you don't want to allow these demons to attack you. You know, or possibly even jump in you. And another thing with movies is I found a good website. It's called it is called Pure Flex Insider. They basically have a lot of godly faith movies. You know, movies that basically are family movies, and then movies that are inspired by our everyday lives and faith. You know, check out Pure Flex Insider. You know, they have a lot of good movies for the family and for individuals that love to watch movies. You know, but they don't want to let the movie life go. You know, but at the same time they want to make a better transition to better movies. You know, there's multiple stations out there that you can purchase. You know, but like I said, and also, you know, for your children, make sure that they're watching certain be careful about what they watching, you know, because they got kids movies that's promoting witchcraft and demonic things. You know, even with the video games and stuff. You know, so that's important to make those transitions in your life. You know, and it'll make your life a whole lot easier. And it don't make you not be, it helps you not be so much of the world and the things of the world and try to be like everybody else. Another thing is with video games. Now, when I was a kid, I played all type of variety of video games, you know, and I can't really tell if it had an effect on me as far as like how I acted, you know, because I did have a tough childhood growing up, you know, but that could be the cause of many things. But what I'm saying is that video games can be a portal for children, you know, a lane for children to start doing bad things. You know, I know when I was a kid, one of my biggest things was Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You know, a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards was actually really demonic, and so it caused me to even steal Yu-Gi-Oh cards, get into fights over Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and all type of crazy stuff. You know, so as a young kid, these demons was attacking me with the Yu-Gi-Oh card thing, and then, you know, I know it's Pokemon cards for some kids or other cultures and stuff like. There's different things for different cultures, you know, but the whole philosophy is the same, you know, to get people to go crazy and idolize these things. So it's important, like for the video games, for our kids, that we need to make sure they're aware of the things that's going on in this game, you know, and we need to be able to expose to them, like, hey, you know, this is what's going on in this game, you know. And if they're old enough, and if you feel like they're mentally old enough to play these games, then let them play it. But if you feel like they're not, don't let them play it. That's God talking to you, you know. And I know God, He prefers that we don't play certain games at all, because it promotes, you know, violence and all these different things. So but God, He works with everybody until they come to full obedience. You see what I'm saying? So but you know, but we're the teachers of our kids, so it's important that we start really monitoring their games, seeing what games that they're playing, you know, seeing what type of stuff they're doing in these games, because they're having prostitution in these games, they're having, you know, a lot of bad stuff, violence, a lot of bad violence, you know. And it's completely different from there's a difference between a game that promotes violence, cussing, you know, murder, and between a game that is like an army game. You see what I'm saying? So it's important that we start buckling down on our children about these games, because it's our responsibility. It's our responsibility as parents. You know, a lot of these kids now, they're getting possessed by these spirits and shooting up these schools and stuff, but a lot of it is coming from these games. You see what I'm saying? And so it's important that we hold ourselves accountable as parents. But that was just the topic I wanted to talk about regarding music, movies, and video games. I'm gonna bring up some other topics about going out, having fun. I'm gonna just keep coming with these videos. All right, God bless. Shalom.